My name is Tarek Ben Ammar. I'm from Tunisia, and I am a film, television producer and have for many years, more than 35 years, been interested in putting my country, Tunisia, on the film map. I didn't know how to write, I did not know how to play, I was not an actor, I was not a director. So I said, what am I going to do to get involved in the movie business with a name which is an Arab name? And in those days, in 1970, the Israeli-Arab conflict was extremely strong after the Six-Day War. So I really had to try and incentivize people to come to visit this small, beautiful North African Mediterranean country, which is my country, Tunisia. George Lucas, for Star Wars, was yet not the George Lucas he is. He was looking for a desert that would look like a planet. And we had the desert. And I convinced him that Tunisia could help him make his movie. Steven Spielberg was looking with George Lucas, who produced Indiana Jones, for a country that would look like Cairo, Egypt, where the film story took place. And Tunisia became Egypt. And on and on and on, you see the cinema is a very small club. It really started all with Roberto Rossellini, the great filmmaker. Rome, open city. And he was looking to make a movie on the Messiah. And I helped him make that movie. And then he recommended me to Zeffirelli, who made Jesus of Nazareth. And then I met the Monty Python, who made The Life of Brian. And it goes on and on. So really, it's a small world, the world of films. The dilemma we have in the Arab world is that outside of Egypt and Lebanon and a few multiplexes in Abu Dhabi, in Qatar, there is no film market. So for an Arab film to be able to raise the money, and for a producer such as myself to be able to find the money, he has to have a market. Films have to find an audience. If they only go to television, then they become television films. So what is the alternative? Well, it's what I'm doing and what other people are doing. You want to make Arab movies that are international, that are not just films geared for us. They can be local stories. They can be in Arabic. Language is not a problem. It's the approach in writing the script and telling the story. The great Italian movies in Italian were exported worldwide. Cinema Paradiso won Oscars. Let's take a film I distributed as a Muslim, Mel Gibson's Passion of Christ. Everybody thought it was going to be a disaster. Mel knew that he was going to move the world, whether you were Jewish, Catholic, or Muslim, whether you believed in Christ or not, he wanted to show his passion. He shot the picture in Aramaic. This is a language that nobody speaks. Everybody said, you're crazy, nobody's going to understand. Why not in English? He said, it'll be like music. I'm going to hit people in the heart, and with the subtitles, the language will be like a music. And it made $500 million worldwide. And everybody knew the end. It's the story of Christ. It's not like there was something new that we didn't know. There's been 100 films made on Christ. What does that teach us? You reach people's mind through the heart. So a young Arab filmmaker can have a little story of a little Bedouin girl in an oasis in Arabic, and it could rule the world.